Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Innovators. Today we are going to start with Standard 8 SSC Board Lesson number 10 Maths Division of Polynomials. As many of my students have told me they have doubt in this chapter, so I thought I will take up this chapter. So I'm starting with practice set 10.1. The first sum says 21m square divided by 7m. So 21m square and 7m. Fine. So numbers तो आपको पता है 7 goes in 3. 7 3s are 21. So m into m will give me m square, right? So m into m square. So that is quotient is 3m and my remainder is 0. Okay, coming to the second sum. The second sum is 40a cube divided by minus 10a. Fine. So we will divide 10a minus and 40a cube inside. So I know 10 के टेबल में 40 जाता है 4 times. So I write 40, 10 4s are 40 and a minus 3. यहाँ कुछ नहीं है मतलब 1. So 3 minus 1 is 2. So I have to divide it by a square. So I will get a cube. Change the sign, everything gets cancelled and the remainder is 0. So quotient is 4a square, remainder is 0. Okay, I hope now you all are finding it easy. Yes, fine. Going on to the next sum, that is the third sum. What did it say is minus 48p raised to 4 divided by minus 9p square. Okay, so I'm dividing minus 48p raised to 4 and minus 9p square. अब 9 के टेबल में तो 48 जाता नहीं है, right? So I'll do a bit of rough work. Okay, what's my rough work? So 9 को मैं किस चीज़ से मल्टीप्लाई करूँ कि आंसर मुझे 48 आना. So if I multiplied by 3, 3 1s are 3 3s are and 16 3s are is 48, right? So किसके साथ मल्टीप्लाई किया मैंने 16 upon 3 और p raised to 4 है तो 4 में से 2 गया तो 2 बचा, right? So 48p raised to 4, change the sign, everything gets cancelled, the answer is 0. So quotient is 16 upon 3p square and remainder is 0. Okay, fourth sum. Fourth sum is 40m raised to 5 divided by 30m raised to 3. Okay, so 40m raised to 5 divided by 30m raised to 3. So again I'm doing a bit of side work because 30 के टेबल में तो 40 जाता नहीं है. So 30 को हम किस चीज़ से मल्टीप्लाई किए तो हमको आंसर आएगा 40, right? So if I take 4 here और यहाँ मुझे 10 आ जाए तो 10 4s are 40. Yes, so किससे मल्टीप्लाई किया मैंने 4 upon 3 तो मुझे आया 40, राइट? अब 5 में से 3 गया 2 बचा So I will get m raised to 5. Change the sign. Everything get cancelled. The remainder is 0. So quotient is 4 upon 3m square and remainder is 0. I hope you all are following. Yeah. Go on to the next sum. That is the fifth sum. Okay. Fifth sum is 5x cube minus 3x square divided by x square. Fine. So 5x cube minus 3x square divided by x square. अब यहाँ पे कुछ नंबर नहीं है, so we'll consider it as 1. So dividing by 1 का table you have to write the same number. 5 ones are 5. So I get here 5. Okay. And what about the variable? Variable में से 3 minus 2 is 1. So you get a cube, change the sign, everything get cancelled, you get a 0. Now the second term comes down, that is 3x square. अब 1 को 3 से मल्टीप्लाई करना है तो 1 3 ज़ा 3 के सामने माइनस साइन है इसलिए मैं माइनस साइन लिख रही हूँ और 2 में से 2 गया तो x रिमेन्स 0, सो नो नीड ऑफ अ वेरिएबल. सो आई गेट minus 3x square, change the sign, everything gets cancelled and I get a 0. So quotient this time is 5x minus 3 and remainder is 0. Fine. Going on to the next sum, the sixth one. 8p cube minus 4p square divided by 2p square. Okay. So 8p cube minus 4p square divided by 2p square. So 2 के टेबल में 8 जाता है 4 times, 2 4s are 8. ओके. और 3 में से 2 गया तो 1p बचा. So p cube, change the sign, everything gets cancelled, you get a 0. Next term comes down, that is minus 4p square. 2 के टेबल में 4 जाता है 2 टाइम्स. माइनस साइन है तो आपको माइनस साइन लिखना है और p स्क्वायर माइनस p स्क्वायर इज 0, सो नो नीड ऑफ वेरिएबल. चेंज द साइन, एवरीथिंग गेट्स कैंसल्ड, यू गेट अ 0. सो क्वोशिएंट इज 4p minus 2 and remainder is 0. Going on to the next, that is seventh sum. Seventh sum says 2y cube plus 4y square plus 3 divided by 2y square. Okay, so first I will write the sum. 2y cube plus 4y square plus 3 divided by 2y square. So 2 के टेबल में 2 1 टाइम जाता है और 3 में से 2 is 1. So y cube, change the sign, get it cancelled. The next term comes down. Now this is plus, so no need of writing a plus sign here. Again 2 के टेबल में 4 2 टाइम्स जाता है, प्लस साइन यहाँ है तो मैं प्लस लिख रही हूँ. स्क्वायर cancels with square, so no need of variable. 4y square, change the sign, everything gets cancelled and the third term comes down. Now you cannot divide because यहाँ पे variable नहीं है. So quotient is 1y you can write, or you can just write y plus 2 and remainder is 3. Okay. Going on to the next sum. 21x raised to 4 minus 14x square plus 7y 7x divided by 7x cube. Fine. So let me divide. 21x raised to 4 minus 14x square. Okay, now plus 7y divided by 7x3. 7 के टेबल में 3 times 21 जाता है और 4 minus 1 is 1. So change the sign and everything gets cancelled. You get a 0. Minus 14x square. Now this is cube, this is square. So you cannot divide a lower power. So this will be the remainder. So the quotient is 3x and remainder is minus 14x square plus 7x. I hope you all are understanding. Going on to the next sum, that is the ninth one. Ninth sum is 6x raised to 5 minus 4x raised to 4 plus 8x raised to 3 plus 2x square divided by 2x square. So first I'll write it down. 6x raised to 5 minus 4x raised to 4 plus 8x raised to cube plus 2x square divided by 2x square. So 2 के टेबल में 6 goes 3 times, 5 minus 2 is 3. Okay, change the sign and the first term gets cancelled and the second term comes down, that is minus 4x raised to 4. Now 2 के टेबल में 4 कितनी बार जाएगा? 2 times. 2 2s are 4. Minus sign है, so put a minus sign. 4 minus 2 is 2. So minus 4x raised to 4. Change the sign. Everything gets cancelled. You get a 0. And the third term comes down, 8x cube. Okay. 2 के टेबल में 8 goes 4 times. So write 4. 2 4s are 8. Cube minus 2 is 1. And there is a plus sign. So put a plus sign. So x cube. Change the sign. Everything gets cancelled. You get a 0. And the fourth term comes down. That is 2x square. 2 1s are 2. So 1, there's a plus sign. So put a plus sign. X square gets cancelled. Change the sign. Everything gets cancelled. You get a 0. So quotient is 3x cube minus 2x square plus 4x plus 1 and the remainder is 0. Going on to the 10th sum. 10th sum is 25m raised to 4 minus 15m cube plus 10m plus 8 divided by 5m cube. Fine. So let's write down the sum. 25m raised to 4 minus 15m cube plus 10m plus 8. You have to divide it by 5m cube. So 5 के टेबल में 25 5 times. 4 minus 3 is 1. Change the sign. Cancel everything. You get a 0. Get the next term down. That is minus 15m cube. 5 के टेबल में 15 जाता है 3 times. There is a minus sign here. So put a minus sign. 3 minus 3 is 0. So no need of the variable. Change the sign. It gets cancelled and get the next term down. Now this is m cube. As I told you before, you cannot divide a variable if the power is less. So this will be the remainder. So quotient is 5m minus 3 and remainder is 10m plus 8. So this finishes 10.1. Moving on to practice set 10.2. Now the change over here is that we are going to take the divisible. 10.1 में only one term was there. In 10.2 you have two terms to divide. Okay. So let's see the first sum. It says y square plus 10y plus 24 divided by y plus 4. Okay. So I write the sum first. Y square plus 10y plus 24 after divided by y plus 4. You need to do some rough work because there are two terms. So y plus 4 is the divisor. किससे multiply करना है? First term should get cancelled, that is y square. So y into y, okay, will give me y square. There is a plus sign. Y into 4 is 4y. So I first multiplied by y. I got y square plus 4y. Change the sign. First term got cancelled. I got a 0. Now I have to take the bigger number sign, that is the plus sign. 10 minus 4 is 6y, and the next term comes down, that is 24. Okay, so I have y plus 4. किससे multiply करें? That I get 6y. So y is already there. I have to multiply it by 6. 6 into y will give me 6y plus 6 4s are 24. So किससे मल्टीप्लाई किया मैंने? प्लस 6 से. आई गॉट 6y प्लस 24. I changed the sign. Everything got cancelled and I got a 0 remainder. So my quotient was y plus 6 and my remainder was 0. Okay. Moving on to the second sum. Second sum says p square plus 7p minus 5 divided by p plus 3. Okay, so let's write down the sum. P square minus plus 7p minus 5 and p plus 3. So what do I have? Okay, I have p plus 3, my divisor, and first term I should get p square. So first term is easy. I have to multiply by p. P into p will give me p square. Then there is a plus sign. 3 into p is 3p. So I multiplied by p. So I will write here p. And what answer I got? p square plus 3p. Change the signs. My first term gets cancelled. I get a 0. 7 minus 3 is 4p. And big numbers sign, so that is a plus sign, and the next term comes down, that is minus 5. Okay, so p plus 3 किससे multiply करना है? You get a 4p. I already have a p, so I have to multiply by 4. So 4 into p, 4p, plus sign in between, and 3 4s is 12. Okay, so I multiplied by plus 4. I got 4p plus 12. I have to change the signs. The next term gets cancelled. I get a 0. Minus minus is plus. Okay, and 12 plus 5 is 17, and bigger number sign, that is minus. So my quotient is p plus 4 and my remainder is minus 17. Okay, going on to the third sum. The third sum is 3x plus 2x square plus 4x cube divided by x minus 4. Fine. So first thing what we are going to do is we have to rearrange this. Okay, the highest power we will write first. 4x cube, then 2x square, and then 3x. You have to divide by x minus 4. Okay, so we'll do a rough work. X minus 4, you have to multiply. You should get an answer 4x cube. So 3 minus 1, you have to multiply x square or 4. So 4 into x square will give me 4x cube, and 4 4s is 16x square, and there is a minus sign in between, right? Fine. So I multiplied by 4x square. I got 4x cube minus 16x square. You have to change the signs. First term gets cancelled. I get a 0. And 16 plus 2 is 18. bigger number sign, x square, and the next term comes down, that is 3x. Again, now what I have to do, x minus 4 I have to multiply, and I should get 18x square. So x into x gives me x square and the number 18. 18 fours are 18 fours are is 72. Okay, there's a minus sign here and x भी है तो x भी लिखना है. So किससे मल्टीप्लाई किए हमने, प्लस 18x. So I got 18x square minus 72x. Change the sign. 18 gets cancelled. You get a 0 here. 72 plus 3 is 75x. Okay, and there's nothing आगे. So we will leave it like this. But I can still divide because there is an x here. I get 75x. So x is already here. I have to multiply by 75. I have a minus sign here. 75 fours are 300, right? Okay, so if I multiply by 75, I get 75x minus 300. I need to change the sign. So 75 gets cancelled. I get a 0 plus 300. Okay, so the quotient is 4x square plus 18x plus 75, and the remainder is 300. Okay, going on to the next sum, that is the fourth one. Fourth one says 2m cube plus m square plus m plus 9 divided by 2m minus 1. Okay, now this is already in descending order, so I will write the sum as it is. 2m cube plus m square plus m plus 9. You have to divide it by 2m minus 1. So let's start with the rough work. I have 2m minus 1. I have to multiply and I have to get 2m cube. Okay, so 3 में से 1 गया, square. Okay, so if I multiply by square I get this, and into 1 will give me m square. So I am multiplying by m square, and what answer I got? 2m cube minus m square. Now change the signs. 2m cube gets cancelled, and plus plus is plus, nothing is there means 1. 1 plus 1 is 2m square. The next term comes down, that is m. Fine. So 2m minus 1 I have to multiply and I have to get 2m square. 2 is already there. 2 में से 1 गया, I have to multiply by 1. So minus sign and m into 1 is m. So I multiplied by m. I got 2m square minus m. Right? So change the signs. 2m gets cancelled. Again 1m plus 1m, 2m, and the next term comes down, that is 9. Fine. So I have 2m minus 1. I have to multiply. I have to get 2m. So just multiply it by 1. 2m ones are 2m. Minus sign, 1 ones are is 1. So I am multiplying it by 1. I got 2m minus 1. Change the signs. 2m gets cancelled, and 9 plus 1 is 10. So the quotient is m square plus m plus 1, and the remainder is 10. Okay, going on to the fifth sum. Fifth sum says 3x minus 3x square minus 12 plus x raised to 4 plus x raised to 3 divided by 2 plus x square. Okay, so again, first and foremost, I have to arrange this according to the decreasing powers. So I'll take x raised to 4, then x raised to 3, then minus 3x square प्लस 3x, कुछ नहीं है मतलब प्लस साइन है, एंड देन माइनस 12. इसको भी मैं रीअरेंज कर रही हूँ. आई एम राइटिंग एक्स स्क्वेयर प्लस 2. ओके, सो लेट अस स्टार्ट. I have x square plus 2. I have to multiply. I have to get x4. So x square will give me x4 plus 2x square. Right? Now I have to multiply by x square. What did I get? I get x raised to 4 and I got x raised to 2. So 2 के पावर के नीचे ही मुझे लिखना है वो साइन. ओके, नाउ चेंज द साइंस, कैंसिल, you get a 0. The second term comes down. Okay, and minus minus is plus. So 3 plus 2 is 5x square, but the sign remains of the bigger number. And the remaining part also you can get down. Okay, again I have x square plus 2. I have to multiply and I have to get x raised to cube. So 1, 2 plus 1 will give me x cube, and 2 into x will give me 2x. So I multiplied by x, right? So I got x cube and I got 2x. So 2x मुझे 2x के नीचे लिखना है. Okay, change the sign. X cube gets cancelled. I get a 0. The next term comes down, that is 5x square. 3 minus 2 is 1. So I get an x. Bigger number sign, and minus 12 also comes down. Fine. I have x square plus 2. Okay, I have minus 5x square. So I have to multiply by minus 5. So minus 5 into x square will give me minus 5x square, and 5 2s are 10. Plus minus is minus. Okay, so I multiplied it by minus 5. I got minus 5x square and I got minus 10. Right? I have to change the signs. This terms gets cancelled. X comes down. 12 plus 10 gives me 2 and a bigger number sign. So now I cannot divide further because the power here is more. So quotient I got is x square plus x minus 5, and remainder is x minus 2. Okay. Next, going on to sum number 6. The sum is a raised to 4 minus a raised to a cube plus a square minus a plus 1 divided by a cube minus 2. Fine. So again this is in the descending order, so no need to change. A raised to 4 minus a raised to 3 plus a raised to a square minus a plus 1 divided by a cube minus 2. Fine. So I need to do a rough work. That is a cube minus 2 multiply karna hai. I need to get a4. So I have to multiply by a, right? 4 minus 3 is 1, and here I get minus 2a. So when I multiply by a, I get a4 and I get 2a. 2a is here. Okay, be very careful with the powers. Change the sign. यहाँ पे minus है, so I'll make it plus. First term gets cancelled. The next term comes down. Next term comes down. और यहाँ पे कुछ नहीं था तो 1, -1 + 2 is 1 with the bigger number sign and +1. Okay, fine. So I have a cube -2 and I need minus a cube. So I have to multiply by -1. So minus minus will give me plus. 2 ones is 2. Right? So I multiply by -1. I get minus a cube and plus 2. So change the signs. This gets cancelled. Next term comes down, a square, a, and 1 में से 2 गया, so you will get 1 bigger numbers sign. Okay, so quotient is a minus 1, remainder is a square plus a minus 1. Further division नहीं होगा because power divisor की big है. The last sum is a bigger one. 4x4 minus 5x cube minus 7x plus 1 divided by 4x minus 1. So I think I'll do this on a new page. Fine. I have to arrange this. 4x raised to 4 minus 5x raised to cube. After 4, 3, 2 आना चाहिए. So nothing is there. So I'm writing a 0. Then 7x. So 4, 3, 2, 1 and the number. So now this has been arranged in the descending order and divide by 4x minus 1. Be very careful with this sum. A bit tricky. Okay. First I have to multiply. I have to get 4x raised to 4. I already have a 4. And 4 I want down as a power, so 4 minus 1, so I have to multiply by x cube. So when I multiply by x cube, okay, I get 4x raised to 4 minus x cube. Now I change the signs. First term gets cancelled, I get a 0. Nothing is there means 1. 5 minus 1 is 4. So I get 4x cube and the minus sign of the bigger number, and all the terms I'm taking down. Okay. So I have the divisor 4x minus 1 and answer I want 4x cube. So 4 is already there, so no need to take that. 3 minus 1 is 2. I need a minus sign, so I'm multiplying by minus sign. So minus minus becomes plus, and x ones is x square. So I multiplied by minus x square. So I get minus 4x cube plus x square. Now I change the signs. The first term gets cancelled and 0 में से 0 plus 1 is 1, again a minus sign, and the next terms coming down. Fine. I have 4x minus 1 and now I want x square. I have to get rid of this 4. Okay. So what do? I do a bit of rough work. So I have 4x, I have to multiply by something and I should get minus x square. Okay, so something should be in the divisible which gets 4 cancel, and x obviously have to multiply. So what do? I multiply by minus x upon 4. So what am I getting? I'm getting x square. ठीक है. और what about this term? Minus x upon 4 into 1, okay, into minus 1 will give me x upon 4 only, right? Yeah. So I will write x square plus x upon 4. Now I change the signs. X square gets cancelled. Now this is minus 7x minus x upon 4, right? So इसको 4 से मल्टीप्लाई करना पड़ेगा. So you will get 7 4s are 28x minus x upon 4. So 27 plus 1 is 29x upon 4. So what did I get? Minus 29x upon 4, and this plus 1 comes down. So I have 4x minus 1. I have to multiply by something that I get 29x upon 4, right? Okay. So I have 4x. I have to multiply by something and I should get minus 29 upon 4x. x तो कॉमन है, ओके. डिनोमिनेटर में मुझे 4 चाहिए, राइट. यहाँ पे मुझे 4 नहीं चाहिए, राइट. सो 4 should get cancelled and 4 should remain. So I will take a 16. 4 1s are 4 4s are और ऊपर मुझे चाहिए 29. सो किससे मल्टीप्लाई करना है मुझे? माइनस 29 अपॉन 16. So I will get minus 29x upon 4. I change the sign. Everything gets cancelled. I get a 0. Now what about the second term? किससे मल्टीप्लाई किया है हमने? Minus 29 upon 16x. Okay, I have to multiply this by 1. So what will I get? Sorry, 29 only, right? x तो ऑलरेडी है. So ये तो मुझे वही देगा, that is minus 29 upon 16. So अभी मुझे मल्टीप्लिकेशन साइन हटा के प्लस साइन डालनी. तो यहाँ पे इंटू 16 हो जाएगा. So that will become minus 29 plus 16 upon 16, right? So 9 में से 6 गया 3, 2 में से 1 गया 1 upon 16 and बड़े नंबर की साइन. So I will get minus 13 upon 16. I hope you have understood this. Quotient is x cube minus x square minus x upon 4 minus 29 upon 16 and remainder is minus 13 upon 16. Do let me know what you want to let me teach you the next material. We'll meet soon. I'm Shirin and I'm happy to help you out. So stay tuned, do subscribe my channel and thank you for watching.